Alright, and here we are, ladies and germs. As you see, I'm currently working on a little battle scene between Tyler, my Nikki Sixx character, and his rival Jaden Piowski, where Jensen Ackles is character base. Oh, right now, currently working on his hair at the moment. See, I'm just trying to get that little spikiness going. And here we go. As you see, sorry about the lines here. It's trying to be it's a 2-point perspective. See, because Jaden is pretty much shooting at Tyler, and you can see Tyler is pretty much blocking. Tyler's pretty much blocking it with his chain. See, you can tell he has a chain as a weapon. He's trying to block it. I got the inspiration from Ghost Rider. Oh yeah, here's my little buddy who's pretty much watching me. Alright, so here we go. We got this going, because his hair really, sorry, I'm trying to hold the camera still, folks. And I need my eraser going. I don't want this to be too messy. And got that going. Oops. So I got that going. As you see here, people, you can see the little dots right here for the arm. It really helps when you're trying to even the proportions in the anatomy. If you take life drawing class, that will really help you. They teach you all about that, so you can tell by the lines and such. And if you don't, for those of you that don't know what type of style I'm doing, it's kind of a rock and roll looking style. See, the inspiration kind of came from the Gorillaz a little bit. See, with the very small like limbs and such, the little style from the Gorillaz, and plus, you know, the anime looking style with the eyes. Alright, get that going. Trying to get his coat. Sorry. trying to hold the camera still. trying to get the coat going. See, with Tyler, he has waves in his coat right here. And then, of course, not to mention, let's just get a line going so we'll even that out. So, just have to line up a certain design on the back of his coat. See, it's a design pretty much like Phoenix wings, because with Tyler, he is a vessel of a fire god, and what happens is that his original species in my comic Stargate Guardians, and with Tyler, he is the main character, and he is my main character, and Jaden's his rival. He is actually a vessel of a nice god named Blazara. So, and Tyler's fire god. That's kind of another reason why they're rivals. Kind of want to make like a little humorous thing, like, you know, fire and ice, because fire and ice are exact opposites elemental wise. So figure, hey, you know, why not? Just make them rivals, especially because Tyler, backstory wise, he was a former hitman with the Mafia in the story. No, the Sterling Dynasty. Sorry, sorry for losing my voice. I am actually getting sick. That's no point at all. Alright. Got that. Looks like we got Tyler kind of sketched out a little bit. Yep. There he is, and just gotta get the little chain. Gonna add a little fire to the chain, because in fact he does have the element of fire. The element of, oops, sorry. Trying to multitask here. No, got you swinging around. And been actually back and forth with my modeling. Because I do pinup models too. And I do pinup models too, and plus I'm also a comic artist. Right now I'm currently a freelance artist. I do collab comics with a man named Kyle Kreis. He's actually he's the former Sixth Sense producer, for those who don't know. I talked to Mr. Kreis, and I found out I don't know what happened with him in Sixth Sense, but yes, he was recently transferred. I do collab comics with him. They're the Spider Snark comics. They do have a Facebook page, look up Spider Snark. And yes, I do have a Facebook page too, called for Stargate Guardians. If you just go on www.facebook.com/GrabYourGuardians. Yeah, sorry, I need to fix that one of these days. But yes, might as well see if it's that. Now this is a Micron pen, people. I will tell you now, with the Micron pen, you've got to be very careful, because if you push down too hard, it will break, because these things are extremely fragile. See how gentle I am pushing that thing down? Yep. So, and another key is to it, when you want to, begin on drawing something. Because I have took drawing classes, and my art professor said, to make it stand out more, he said use thick and thin lines. Like, it's just because it makes a really good blend combination. And I have seen a lot of art on DeviantArt. They kind of have that, thick and thin line effect. And sorry if it looks kind of, doesn't look that great right now. But once I color in Photoshop, it'll look better. but yes. So here we go. The battle scene. And I will straight on tell you guys now. I was always bad at perspective. Perspective was not my strong point with drawing. My strong point was always value and tone when it comes to the shading, but perspective-wise, I had to work on that. So pretty much, when it comes to the view, trying to get, depending on how much, pretty much, how much sky do you want in, and obviously line it up. And of course, I got another question. Apparently, it's not like, photo edits and all that, where photo edits, you pretty much, takes you like a few minutes or so, like 20 minutes at the most. These drawings, the longest it takes me is about, trying to think, it depends on the detail too, because, me and my OCD, I tend to get kind of detailed, but I try not to get too detailed where it just won't look that good. Because, you kind of have to have a balance when it comes to drawing. The best way is to have a good balance, and that's what I seek, and that's actually the overall theme with my comic Stargate Guardians. It's pretty much the overall theme of Stargate Guardians is about, the corruption of society, how there's no balance, there's no equality. Like for example, the government today in society, they frown upon mentally ill people, you know how many years it took to them to finally legalize gay rights, and just stuff like that. And and the fact that so that's kind of the mafia. That's what the mafia role in my story. They're kind of the main villains, and so like Tyler, he's actually kind of in trouble with the mafia at the moment, in the main story. Because his backstory, he was a former hitman with the Ling Dynasty until he betrayed them, and now they're after him. So they pissed him off, and now pretty much Tyler he has to recruit the other 6 Guardians. It's because they're kind of the role as the protesters, especially because the laws nowadays in society. It's just can get pretty ridiculous. For example, like legalizing weed. No offense, potheads. The legalization of weed and all that, and legalizing prostitution here in San Diego, which I think is a really terrible, thing to do. So this is they're the 7 Guardians in this story. With Tyler as kind of the leader right here. They're kind of the role as the protesters, or they're just trying to bring peace on their planet, because Graviera in the story, that's the name of their planet, is dying. Kind of like Final Fantasy VII inspiration. If those of you who have played Final Fantasy VII, you will know what I'm talking about. Where Cloud and them, they have to save the dying planet from Sephiroth. Or I don't know how I'm supposed to pronounce it, but yeah, Sephiroth. When Sephiroth, he is he's like slaughtering innocent souls, and pretty much like destroying the planet. Oops, and I dropped my eraser. He's pretty much So talk about the promised land in a way. So that's pretty much it. But until then, wait until this is done, and you will see it later on Twitter when I post it. Take care.